What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to another episode of your Throwback Thursday here on the Toytally Cool channel. And we're back to G.I. Joes. Yep, this is one of the 60th anniversary release figures for the G.I. Joe toy line. This one is the Action Marine Sniper. Yep, pretty amazing figure. Well, we got two of these, okay, because of plain and simple fact that it's got alternate heads and alternate hands. So it's really an army builder. Well, we don't really have an army of snipers, but it's an army builder wherein you can have two different characters for the price of one. Although this is a bit more expensive than your regular G.I. Joe, but we'll get into that once we go into the full toy review. In the meantime, let's see what we're featuring. This is a random character. It doesn't have a code name. It doesn't have a real name. This is a generic Action Marine Sniper. So it's still the windowed box. You see everything in it, including all the accessories. Pretty cool. Love the green. Love the ghillie suit. All right. On the left, it shows the black and white look of the sniper, and then you have on the right you have the full-blown action pose, and on the back you have her in well, this is the actual toy in an action pose, so pretty nice, pretty cool. And that's her. Let's open her up. Okay, the box is a little bit wider than normal. There we go. Okay. Ooh, oh, nice, nice. It's got its own stand. Okay. That's a cool addition. And let me show you what's inside the box. Nice. Alright, so we got most of the accessories out. Aside from this, which we already saw, it was fun to have a stand that would create more stability. Pretty cool, right? Solid base. Let's go through the accessories one by one. We're not gonna go through the articulation review anymore because it's the standard articulation. You got, let's start with the rifle. Pretty nasty rifle right there. It even has the bipod. Okay, bipod, the scope. The magazine's already inserted, and it's got a suppressor. Yep, for those covert, silent kills. All right. Fun thing about this bag is that all of these can fit into the bag. Like, it's got separate slots for all of them. All right. Okay. We'll take a picture of that and put that somewhere here. Okay. It's got submachine gun. It even has a machine pistol. Okay. Has a satellite phone, so they need to call for backup. And you've got your Beretta pistol as a sidearm. And of course, no Marine would ever leave without a knife. Where do you put the knife? Show me where you put the knife. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Okay. Now, fun fact, it's got a backpack. Okay, it's got a backpack. It sticks right into the back because it's a backpack, right? No need for straps. And then you can even replace this with a gun bag. Okay. Gun bag's right there. And then the gun bag has a hole that you can put the backpack on top of it. Right there. Like so. All right. So all of these, the rifle, the the suppressor and all of that can fit into the backpack nicely, and it's all inside the bag. Another fun thing that I see here is this, the ghillie suit, because no sniper would ever go out into the field without a ghillie suit to properly camouflage them against enemies. And the way this ghillie suit is made, it's pretty nifty because it's made of cloth. Made of cloth. Okay. So, there. Now you see her. Now you don't. All right. It even has an alternate head with a boonie hat. Okay, with the boonie hat. This one is Caucasian, so you've got two heads. One is darker skinned, and this one's lighter skinned. It even has alternate heads to match the head. It also has an operator head. Okay, that's got the radio and the mic and the earphone and the headphones. Okay, there you go. So this is a pretty amazing figure. I think it takes more time to get to know how to get everything in place, but it's amazing if you decide to play with this out in the field, put them in a real life situation or a real field situation. The way this looks, it's just really one of those toys that Hasbro decided, you know, if we're gonna do a sniper, we're gonna do a sniper right. So even the way the machine pistols and the submachine gun is done, all of these are things that a sniper would need out in the field. Well, of course, I hope they would come out with a marine spotter, because no sniper ever goes out in the field alone, right? So let's do a toy review. This is a 60th anniversary edition, and there came I think other items, other figures came out, like the paratrooper, or even the they call this the scuba diver, and we're gonna show you those in future episodes. But this one is something that really caught my eye, not because it's got the alternate heads and the alternate skin tone, but because of the way it's been thought to equip such a figure with the necessary weapons of a real sniper. So inside the box, let's start with the first impression. First impression was really amazing. Looking at what's inside the box and what I'm getting and what I'm getting for it, it's like getting two figures for one. Well, for 1.5. The price is not your regular GI Joe. So if we talk about first impressions, it's really amazing because of the many things that come with it. Taking it out of the box adds more fun because you just let your imagination go and you take this out into a field, do toy photography with it. There's a lot of things you can pretty much do with it. And then if you have another set, you can do the alternate head. So there's a white or a light skinned or a dark skinned sniper, and it's all good. Price point, it's a little bit more expensive than your regular one figure GI Joe because of all the accessories and the alternate head or the alternate skin tone. But I think it's justified. It's perfectly justified to have that kind of price for something that can offer more variation or more, imagination play. Playability, like I said, it's a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can do with it. You can put it in the bag, toy photography, even dioramas. Perfect. Desk appeal. I think this is more diorama. How should I say this? Diorama appropriate. If sitting on your desk or sitting on your shelf, it doesn't really have that oomph. But if you put it in a diorama, put it in if you got a big room inside your house and you got all the Joes in different scenarios, pretty nice. I hope they come out with an Arctic sniper, because that ghillie suit would be just phenomenal. And so this, I hope, is the first one that they come up with. But like I said, the ghillie suit just really brings a lot of life into the figure. It creates a stunning effect, and it adds a lot of layer to the visual. Final toy review. Is this not cool? Is this cool? Is this totally cool? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second for this week. This is totally cool because factors I mentioned earlier, but ultimately you have a non-character, or it's not a there's no real character attached to this figure, okay? But doesn't mean it does not have personality. It's got a ton of personality. It's got a ton of variability. There's a lot of things you can do with it. For an army builder, this is an amazing figure. That's why your expectations are just here, and when you see it and you touch it and you play with it, it just goes way up. That's what makes it totally cool in my book. So with that, we thank you for watching until the end of this episode. We hope you like it. So if you do, hit that like button. To be a part of our ever-growing toy family, hit that subscribe button. And we thank you for continuously supporting this channel. Ring that bell button so you'll be notified of any future content that we would have. And like us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook and TikTok, and we will be so happy to get your support and to see you on the next episodes. In the meantime, always remember, toys are not just cool, they're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye.